Well, hello to all you shooters and reloaders out there. Fortune Cookie 45LC coming to you from the hot lead zone, and we're in Lyon, France. Now, for those of you who don't know, Lyon, France is located south of Paris. And Lyon, the people of Lyon consider themselves to be the capital of regional France, even though Paris is the national capital and the one everyone knows about. But Lyon's famous for all the food, and we're really enjoying the great food that is here. And the pastries also, as you know. And from Spain comes Tinto de Verano. And any of you out there, now I don't advocate going overboard on wine, but in moderation, what's wrong with that? What you do is you take 50% wine, red wine, and 50% lemonade. That best is if you make it by hand, and mix it together, and you can put ice in it, and it is great, especially with pastries and stuff after a great day of sightseeing. But anyway, the reason why I'm doing this video is to kind of touch bases with a lot of you out there. The viewers, you've been doing a lot of commenting. As you know, I like to respond to comments no later than maybe 3 days late. By the way, when it comes to comments, I love getting them. But if they don't show up in my inbox, that's the Google way of notifying posters that comments are coming in on the videos. If you're trying to reach me by the discussion thing, or if any other way, I might never even see those, because I go straight to the inbox on Google. And if you post on one of my videos, it goes into the inbox, hopefully. Some don't. I don't know how Google does it, but sometimes they don't get into the inbox. But if they get them into the inbox, I'll answer them fairly quickly. The same goes for PMs too. If you send me any PMs, they go into the inbox also, so I see the PMs. By the way, where we're staying in Lyon, France, this Airbnb is loaded with French provincial furniture and furnishings and stuff like that, like you see behind me there. Nice backdrop for a video, don't you think? I really cherish and invite the comments that you make, but it'll take me a little bit of time to catch up on everything. And if I don't answer one of your comments after a while, it's because they got lost in the shuffle. So just repost the comment and I'll get to it again. At any rate, that's one thing. The other is that some of you have been wondering how I can get my videos to pop up as if they're being done back home. And the way that's being done is called scheduled posting, or scheduled release, or presentation of these videos. And it's very easy to do, but a lot of us didn't know about that. And if you need to have some instruction on that, there are videos that are out there on how to do scheduled publishing on YouTube. But the best one, in my opinion, is the one I use to learn how to do it, and that's from Little Birdie Travel. So I recommend you go to the channel Little Birdie Travel, and if you do that, there's a video on there on how to do the scheduled publishing, and it's easy. It's presented so that we can all understand and learn how to do that quickly. Some of the other videos out there on how to do that, a little confusing. You kind of look at it, you don't learn how to do it, you don't have it. But if you watch that video from Little Birdie Travel, you'll have it without too much trouble. Anyway, that's what I've been doing to get videos to publish in a weekly or whatever. They'll publish on the hour that you want them to, on the day you want them to. And so you have full control over how these are being published on YouTube, almost as if you're doing it by remote control. Or as one of you out there said, I must have a twin brother putting the videos up. No, it's just the schedule. Anyway, so that's how we do that. Plus, it's kind of nice that everywhere we go, we make sure that there's Wi-Fi, so I can actually publish the shooters' coffee chats without any trouble at all. So that's kind of really nice to be able to do that. That shooters' coffee chat has become a very good vehicle to do our topical posting without having to do all the paraphernalia to set up scenes and this kind of thing, to gather a lot of equipment. That's really a nice way to go. Plus it's relaxed and a kind of nice presentation. Well, also, as you know, I like to keep in touch with YouTube friends channels. The ones that come to mind quickly are like Thorzac 777, Elvis Ammo, Loads of Bacon, Johnny's Reloading Bench, Full Lead Taco, and the Reloader Dude. Also Timothy Robinson. So anyway, if I didn't mention somebody, it's because I'm doing this extemporaneously. I'm not using a list. So anyway, thank you out there, and I want to make sure I say hi to you guys. Well, before I sign off tonight, I'm kind of been wrestling with this one issue that most YouTube posters have been wrestling with, and that is that Google has put a lot of stress upon shooting channels because they're saying that advertisers don't want to support shooting channels anymore, and that's why our income from the advertising on YouTube has dropped so drastically. It's 50%, maybe even a little more, somewhere around there, that we've had a cut. And it hurts every YouTube poster. And the reason why is because when we do a video, not one like this, but some of our videos that we have to set up for, it takes about 2 hours of time and a financial expenditure. The money we get from YouTube advertising has been traditionally reinvested into the channels to provide the content that you like to get. And we want to do that. But it's harder now because by the 50% cut, we're used to reinvesting this much into our channels to provide the content for the viewers. And now that it's been cut, we're not ready to cut the quality of our videos. So the difference has been more or less out of pocket. And that's why a lot of the posters that I know of, and myself included, we've been considering this idea of going to vehicles like Patreon and hoping that you viewers will come with us and support us so that we can maintain the quality of our content. So what it is that every YouTube poster in the shooting channels that has probably more than 5,000 subscribers is going to have to look at this issue. And myself personally, I'm just looking at all the possibilities and even planning. I have some series of topics that could be expanded to a higher quality level for a potential posting on some vehicle like Patreon for subscribers that would like to go over there and support me on a channel like that. But so I'm making some plans about that, and it's flexible because if I decide not to do that, those topics can still be done on YouTube. And YouTube would, of course, be kept anyway. We just need to keep home base going. So it's not like we're going to leave YouTube. But you might see, instead of a video every other day, maybe a video every 3 or 4 days. This kind of thing on YouTube. And then the rest of the time would be devoted to the other vehicle. But however, I'm not ready to do that yet. Just looking at all the possibilities is something that probably a lot of YouTube posters are doing right now. So if there's any change there, be sure to let you know about that quick. Anyway, I wanted to touch bases with you out there on these things. So take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.